Did you know that carrier pigeons were secret war agents? During Duburi, the British military trained over 16,000 pigeons for covert operations across enemy lines. One heroic pigeon named White Vision flew 60 miles through terrible storms to deliver crucial naval coordinates. The Dickin Medal, an animal equivalent of the Victoria Cross, was awarded to 32 messenger pigeons for their service. These feathered spies saved countless lives and remain one of history's most unusual military intelligence assets. Did you know modern technology owes much to WW2 innovations? Radar systems developed during wartime now guide civilian aircraft and track weather patterns worldwide. Engineers created early computers like Colossus specifically to crack complex German encryption codes. Jet engines, initially designed for fighter planes, revolutionized civilian travel after the war ended. Even microwave ovens emerged from radar research when a scientist noticed chocolate melting in his pocket. Did you know many popular W facts are actually myths? The famous V for Victory sign was not created by Churchill, but adopted from a Belgian resistance campaign. Hitler was not vegetarian as propaganda claimed. His personal chef confirmed he enjoyed stuffed pigeon regularly. Japanese soldiers rarely shouted banzai during battles despite what Hollywood movies would have you believe. These myths spread through wartime propaganda and persisted through decades of retelling in media. Did you know animals served in unexpected heroic war roles? Bears like Wojtek were officially enlisted in the Polish army, carrying ammunition boxes during battle. Cats proved vital on naval vessels, detecting gas leaks before instruments could, and controlling rodent populations. Dogs ran messages between trenches, detected mines, and rescued injured soldiers from dangerous territory. Even slugs helped. Military scientists used them as sensitive early warning systems for mustard gas attacks. Did you know Hollywood was deeply involved in the war effort? Famous directors like Frank Capra created powerful propaganda films promoting the Allied cause. Walt Disney Studios produced over 400 military training and morale films during the wartime period. Stars like Jimmy Stewart paused successful careers to serve, with Stewart flying 20 dangerous bombing missions. After the war, countless military experiences transformed into blockbuster films still celebrated today. Did you know chance accidents changed warfare forever? A misplaced decimal point in calculations led to the nuclear bombs being far more powerful than intended. Penicillin's mass production began when mold accidentally contaminated a scientist's bacterial cultures. The German military accidentally airdropped supplies to British troops after navigation errors. These accidents accelerated scientific advances and altered battle outcomes in unpredictable ways. Did you know wartime food rationing inspired creative cooking? Victory Gardens produced 40% of America's vegetables during the war years to supplement rations. British cooks created carrot flan desserts when sugar was scarce, claiming it improved night vision. The iconic Spam meat became popular globally. As protein was shipped to troops and allies worldwide, many modern convenience foods trace origins to preservation techniques developed during wartime shortages. Did you know WV2 slang words still appear in modern vocabulary? SNAFU began as military acronym for Situation Normal, All Fouled Up, describing typical wartime chaos. Jeep originally came from GP, General Purpose, vehicle designation before becoming standard terminology. Gizmo and gadget gained popularity as catch-all terms for new military inventions and equipment. These terms outlived the war itself and integrated permanently into everyday English language. Did you know wartime necessity created lasting fashion trends? Women's shorter hairstyles became practical necessities for factory workers handling machinery safely. The bomber jacket transitioned from military uniform to iconic fashion statement after returning veterans wore them. Wristwatches gained popularity over pocket watches as officers needed quick time checks during operations. Even blue jeans saw expanded use as durable workwear for women entering industrial defense jobs. Did you know war history contains remarkable coincidences? Hitler survived at least 42 assassination attempts, some failing by mere minutes or mechanical malfunctions. Both Churchill and Roosevelt were nearly killed in separate auto accidents before becoming wartime leaders. The same Japanese officer who later attacked Pearl Harbor had studied at Harvard and visited the White House. These coincidences suggest how easily world history might have followed completely different paths. Did you know female codebreakers secretly changed the war's outcome? Over 10,000 women worked in classified code-breaking operations at Bletchley Park and similar facilities. Their breakthrough work shortened the war by approximately 2 years, saving millions of lives. Many used crossword puzzle skills as recruitment. Tests determined pattern recognition abilities. Most took their war secrets to their graves, sworn to silence for decades after service ended. Did you know ghost ships drifted empty after wartime attacks? The SS Orang Medan was found with entire crew dead, expressions of terror frozen on their faces. Japanese submarine I-52 disappeared, carrying 2 tons of gold meant to finance Axis operations. USS Indianapolis sank after secret atomic bomb delivery, leaving crew adrift among circling sharks. These maritime mysteries continue fascinating historians and treasure hunters even today. Did you know military units executed elaborate pranks against enemies? Operation Mincemeat planted false invasion plans on a corpse dress as a military officer. Phantom armies of inflatable tanks and recorded vehicle sounds misled German intelligence repeatedly. Allied forces broadcast fake radio chatter about non-existent troop movements to confuse Axis commanders. These creative deceptions saved countless lives by directing enemy focus away from actual operations. Did you know underwater W-tongue discoveries still emerge today? Explorers recently found USS Johnston, sunk in history's deepest known naval battle. Over 7,000 Allied ships rest on ocean floors, some still containing valuable artwork or precious cargo. Underwater archaeologists document these sites before ocean conditions deteriorate these time capsules. Modern sonar technology reveals previously unknown wrecks with each passing year. Did you know military units adopted unusual animal mascots? A beer-drinking brown bear named Wojtek was officially enlisted in the Polish Army Artillery Unit. Judy, a pointer dog, became the only canine official Japanese POW with her own prisoner number. An American unit kept a German shepherd named Chips, who once captured enemy soldiers alone. These animals provided crucial morale boosts during difficult campaigns and dangerous missions. Did you know weather dramatically altered major battle outcomes? D-Day's success partly came from meteorologists accurately predicting a brief storm clearing. Hitler's Russian invasion failed when extreme winter conditions froze equipment and trapped troops. Pacific typhoons sank more ships than enemy action in certain naval campaigns during 1944 and 1945. Military weather prediction became crucial strategic advantage, directing operations and saving lives. Did you know soldiers developed unique battlefield superstitions? Many pilots refused to be photographed before missions, believing it cursed them never to return. Carrying dead men's personal items was strictly forbidden as death would follow these objects. Specific rituals before combat included wearing unwashed, lucky socks or reciting personal mantras. These beliefs provided psychological comfort amid constant danger and uncertainty of warfare. Did you know music united people despite wartime divisions? Glenn Miller's orchestra performed near front lines until his plane mysteriously disappeared over the channel. Lily Marlene became the only song beloved by both Allied and Axis troops across opposing trenches. Vera Lynn's "We'll Meet Again" symbolized separation and hope for millions of military families. These shared musical experiences provided rare moments of humanity during history's darkest conflict. Did you know some sports continued throughout the war? The 1940 and 1944 Olympics were canceled, but baseball continued with replacement players called 4Fs. England maintained professional football leagues despite bombing raids interrupting matches mid-game. Military units organized boxing tournaments. Between missions to maintain physical conditioning, these athletic competitions provided crucial psychological breaks from war's constant stress and trauma. Did you know food scarcity created unusual culinary innovations? Carrot cookies replaced sugar-based desserts when sweeteners became strictly rationed commodities. Coffee substitutes made from roasted acorns and chicory became common when imports ceased. Spam gained international popularity as shelf-stable protein. Shipped to allies worldwide, many families still prepare Victory Garden recipes passed down from resourceful wartime relatives. Did you know hidden architectural marvels were built during the war? Churchill directed construction of secret underground war rooms still preserved beneath London streets. Swiss mountains concealed massive fortresses disguised as ordinary alpine homes and barns. Japan built elaborate tunnel networks through Pacific islands, some remaining undiscovered until recently. These engineering achievements protected leaders and enabled strategic planning during constant bombing. Did you know many celebrities served in critical wartime roles? Actress Hedy Lamarr invented frequency hopping technology now used in modern wireless communications. Baseball legend Yogi Berra participated in D-Day landing operations before his sports career began. Author Roald Dahl worked as intelligence officer and spy while recovering from fighter pilot injuries. These contributions often remained classified for decades after the conflict ended. Did you know unique board games entertained troops between battles? Monopoly sets contained hidden maps, compasses, and escape tools for captured Allied POWs. German soldiers played Juden Raus, Jews Out, a disturbing propaganda game promoting anti-Semitism. British intelligence created special chess sets with pieces hiding secret messages or small weapons. These games provided both entertainment and sometimes contained practical survival resources. Did you know WB accelerated medical breakthroughs? Blood transfusion techniques developed for battlefield medicine now save millions of civilian lives. Penicillin mass production began for treating wounded soldiers, launching modern antibiotic era. Plastic surgery techniques advanced rapidly to repair horrific facial injuries from combat. These medical innovations continue benefiting humanity long after the war's conclusion. Did you know propaganda posters became iconic art pieces? Rosie the Riveter symbolized female workforce entering factories during male military service. Loose lips might sink ships reminded citizens that casual conversations could endanger troops. Keep calm and carry on was rarely used during actual wartime but became popular decades later. These visual messages shaped public opinion and mobilized civilian participation in war efforts. Did you know civilians invented crucial technology that helped win? A British tour guide created the Bailey Bridge design, allowing rapid river crossings for advancing troops. Housewife Hedy Lamarr invented frequency hopping technology, now used in Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Ordinary citizens collected aluminum pots and rubber tires for recycling into military equipment. These civilian contributions proved essential to manufacturing and technological advantages. Did you know remarkable love stories unfolded across enemy lines? A German soldier fell in love with a Jewish woman he hid in his Berlin apartment for years. American nurses married Australian soldiers they treated, creating war bride migration patterns. Letters between separated couples sometimes took years to arrive, some delivered after sender's death. These relationships endured extraordinary circumstances and often lasted lifetimes despite wartime origins. Did you know soldiers invented card games still played today? Acey-deucey combined backgammon and poker elements to pass time on naval vessels. Spite and Malice developed a simplified adaptation when complex card games proved too difficult. Playing cards themselves concealed escape maps when soaked in water, revealing secret routes. These games provided mental stimulation and stress relief during long deployments and tense waiting periods. Did you know spy operations used bizarre code names? Operation Mincemeat involved planting false documents on corpse dressed as military officer. Operation Anthropoid targeted assassination of Reinhard Heydrich, architect of Holocaust programs. Operation Fortitude created phantom armies with inflatable tanks to deceive German intelligence. These code names deliberately obscured mission details while sometimes containing hidden psychological meanings. Did you know unexpected alliances formed between former enemies? Japanese prisoners voluntarily joined Allied forces after witnessing better treatment than expected. German scientists who developed V-2 rockets later helped launch America's NASA space program. Italian resistance fighters coordinated with Allied paratroopers despite previous battlefield opposition. These collaborations demonstrated how shared humanity sometimes transcended national military divisions. Did you know militaries deployed remarkably strange weapons? Bat bombs would release thousands of bats carrying tiny incendiary devices over Japanese cities. Anti-tank dogs were trained to run beneath enemy vehicles, carrying explosive packs on their backs. Pigeon-guided missiles used live birds pecking at target images to steer bombs toward objectives. These unusual weapon systems demonstrated desperate innovation even when practical applications proved limited. Did you know POW camps witnessed extraordinary escape attempts? Prisoners constructed hidden gliders using stolen materials, planning to fly over camp walls. Underground tunnels extended hundreds of feet using bedboards to prevent cave-ins during digging. Some prisoners impersonated guards after creating perfect uniform replicas from dyed blankets. These ingenious escape attempts demonstrated remarkable human creativity under extreme restrictions. Did you know entertainment troops performed near active battlefields? Bob Hope traveled extensively performing comedy routines, often within hearing distance of combat. Famous actresses like Marlene Dietrich entertained troops despite personal danger from enemy fire. Glenn Miller's orchestra played concerts until his plane mysteriously vanished over the English Channel. These performances provided crucial psychological support, briefly connecting soldiers with civilian normalcy. Did you know survival stories defied all statistical probability? Desmond Doss rescued 75 wounded men at Hacksaw Ridge without carrying a weapon as conscientious objector. Louis Zamperini survived 47 days adrift on Pacific Raft before enduring brutal POW conditions. Nicholas Alcomade survived falling 18,000 feet without parachute when his bomber was shot down. These extraordinary survival stories demonstrated remarkable human resilience against impossible odds. Did you know luxury items found surprising wartime purposes? Chanel No. 5 perfume bottles concealed secret messages passed between French resistance members. Silk stockings became valued materials for making parachutes and powder bag components. Playing cards concealed escape maps when soaked in water, revealing hidden routes behind enemy lines. Even lipstick tubes sometimes contain tiny compasses for downed pilots navigating back to safety. Did you know forgotten heroes operated behind enemy lines? Virginia Hall, despite wooden leg, coordinated French resistance operations under Gestapo pursuit. Navajo code talkers transmitted unbreakable messages the Japanese never deciphered throughout Pacific. Double agents fed false information to enemy intelligence, sometimes for years without discovery. These anonymous heroes often took their extraordinary stories to graves, sworn to official secrecy. Did you know military training included bizarre methods? Soldiers learned to recognize enemy aircraft shapes through specially designed card games. Night vision training involved soldiers eating excessive carrots for improved vitamin A consumption. Gas mask drills required troops to eat meals while wearing full protective equipment. These unusual techniques prepared troops for warfare's unique challenges and environmental conditions. Did you know psychological warfare used creative manipulation tactics? Leaflets dropped over enemy territory showed photos of comfortable POW conditions to encourage surrender. Ghost recordings played at night convinced superstitious Japanese soldiers ancestral spirits disapproved. Radio broadcasts featuring psychic Predictions of disasters mysteriously came true after bombing raids. These tactics undermined enemy morale without firing shots while saving lives through nonviolent means. Did you know radio broadcasts changed civilian opinions dramatically? Tokyo Rose broadcast English propaganda targeting American troops in the Pacific Theater. Churchill's speeches reached occupied territories through hidden radios despite possession penalties. Edward R. Murrow's live reports during London Blitz brought distant war reality to American homes. These broadcasts shaped public perception and political support more effectively